Hello, people. Today we will talk about Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley, often referred to as the King of Rock and Roll, was an American singer, actor, and cultural icon whose innovative music style and magnetic stage presence revolutionized popular music. He became one of the most significant cultural figures of the 20th century, blending genres like rock, blues, country, and gospel to create a sound that appealed to millions. Elvis Aaron Presley was born on January 8, 1935 in Tupelo, Mississippi, to Vernon and Gladys Presley. His parents were poor, and Elvis grew up in modest circumstances, moving frequently as his father searched for work. Despite financial struggles, Gladys doted on her son, and Elvis remained deeply attached to her throughout his life. His interest in music deepened during his teenage years, and he learned to play the guitar, although he was largely self-taught. In 1953, Elvis made his first recordings at Sun Records in Memphis, run by producer Sam Phillips. Originally recording songs for his mother, Presley caught Phillips' attention with his unique vocal style and blend of musical influences. Phillips paired him with guitarist Scotty Moore and bassist Bill Black, and they recorded That's All Right in 1954, a cover of an Arthur Crudup blues song. The song became a local hit, and Elvis started gaining attention for his unusual combination of country and rhythm and blues, which helped lay the groundwork for rock and roll. In 1955, Elvis signed a contract with RCA Victor, and his popularity began to soar. His first national hit, Heartbreak Hotel, 1956, topped the charts, and his energetic performances on television shows like The Ed Sullivan Show made him a household name. Known for his provocative dance moves, particularly his famous hip gyrations, Elvis became both a teen idol and a subject of controversy. Elvis's career skyrocketed in the late 1950s. His first album, Elvis Presley, 1956, was a massive success, and he followed it with chart-topping singles like Hound Dog, Don't Be Cruel, and Love Me Tender. His combination of country, gospel, and blues influences created a new sound that appealed to young audiences, and he became the face of rock and roll music. In addition to his music, Elvis launched a successful film career. His early movies, such as Love Me Tender, 1956, Jailhouse Rock, 1957, and King Creole, 1958, showcased his acting ability and musical talent. While his later films were often criticized as formulaic, they were commercially successful and cemented his status as a cultural phenomenon. In 1958, at the height of his fame, Elvis was drafted into the U.S. Army. He served in Germany for 2 years, during which time his mother Gladys passed away, leaving him devastated. His return to civilian life in 1960 marked a shift in his career, as he focused more on making movies and recording soundtrack albums. Though these films were often financially successful, his music career suffered during the early 1960s as the quality of his releases declined, and the rise of other artists such as the Beatles shifted the focus of popular music. Elvis made a major comeback in 1968 with the Elvis Comeback Special, a televised performance that showcased his raw talent and revitalized his career. This special marked his return to live performances, and he soon began touring extensively. In 1969, he recorded at American Sound Studio in Memphis, producing hits like Suspicious Minds, In the Ghetto, and Kentucky Rain. His powerful voice and emotional performances reignited his popularity. In the 1970s, Elvis became a regular performer in Las Vegas, where he played a series of highly successful shows at the International Hotel. His Vegas residency established him as a live performer, and he began touring the country extensively. During this time, he adopted his iconic white jumpsuit and cape look, and his performances became grand spectacles. Despite his success, Elvis struggled with personal issues during this period. He faced health problems, including weight gain and a reliance on prescription drugs, which were exacerbated by the pressures of fame and his grueling performance schedule. His marriage to Priscilla Presley, whom he married in 1967 and had a daughter, Lisa Marie Presley, with in 1968, ended in divorce in 1973. Elvis Presley died on August 16, 1977, at his Graceland mansion in Memphis, Tennessee, at the age of 42. The cause of death was heart failure, likely brought on by his long-term use of prescription drugs. His death shocked the world and marked the end of an era in popular music. Elvis's legacy as the king of rock and roll remains unparalleled. He is credited with shaping rock and roll music and influencing countless artists across genres. Elvis won 3 Grammy Awards, all for his gospel recordings, and received the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award at the age of 36. With over 600 million records sold worldwide, Elvis remains one of the best-selling solo artists in history. His home, Graceland, has become a major tourist attraction, and his influence on music, fashion, and pop culture continues to be celebrated long after his death. He is remembered not only for his musical talents, but also for his charismatic stage presence and enduring impact on popular culture. Elvis's contribution to rock and roll cannot be overstated. He helped bring the genre into the mainstream and inspired future generations of musicians. His image, from his signature pompadour hairstyle to his flashy stage costumes, remains iconic. Films, books, and documentaries continue to explore his life, and his music still resonates with fans worldwide, making him a timeless figure in the history of music. I ask you to like the video, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. See you later.